Hello from San Francisco, California. We're live at Oracle Park. Mother's Day action on the show. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates taking on the San Francisco Giants. First pitch coming at you right after the break. And on the mound today, Robbie Ray. Chris, it's a little more common these days, but still, he's a strikeout per inning type of guy.
Well, I hear you about the strikeouts. A lot more guys striking out today, but when you consider having the ability to get that strikeout, particularly when you need it, a man on third, less than 2 outs, situations where, yeah, maybe you're not a real high strikeout guy, but just knowing you have the swing and miss stuff in a big spot, I think it's real critical, and he's got it.
One up, one down. Here's the Pirates lineup now. Singy, this lineup has the benefit of playing behind a great pitching staff. They've got a really low ERA.
Yeah, and, you know, with that said, there's not as much pressure on the offense, but make no mistake about it. Players want to hit the ball hard, and they want to score runs. They want to jog around the bases, hitting the ball over the fence. So regardless of how dominant the staff can be, the attitude is we want to go out there and have some fun with the bat. So we'll see. One big inning in this one, you know, could be all they need, but you'd like to have multiple big innings.
Brandon Lau stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Way out front for strike two.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
And he chases that one. That's the second out.
Well, clearly just anxious right there, and understandably so. In an 0-2 count, you feel like you've got a lot of plate to cover, and you don't want to strike out, and you end up striking out. That's just one of those pitches where it's not over the plate, but because you committed to it as it was leaving his hand, by the time you realized it wasn't going to be in the zone, it's too late to hold up your swing.
2 down, nobody on.
Outside.
Happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there. Happy Mother's Day to my mom.
Yes, happy Mom's Day.
Swing and a miss. Got him swinging. Now it's the Giants' turn. No score. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And on the mound for the Pirates, Braxton Ashcraft. What do we need to know here?
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
Jung-Hoo Lee leading things off and takes a strike.
That's a ball.
Left field. And that is a foul ball.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does. And you're tied up.
Got him swinging. 1 down. Here's the Giants lineup. Been a real struggle this year. They're at the very bottom of the league in on-base percentage, and of course, when that's the case, other offensive categories follow suit. Singy.
Yeah, it's really tough for any team that struggles to get on base. Dramatic home runs and base-clearing hits do more for a team than just change the score. Good teams feed off that stuff.
Luis Arias in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. And another ball. Foul ball there. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. That one gets down for a hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
Here's Elliot Ramos. Here's a 2-0. Fastball for a strike. On a line out towards center. 2 down.
Batting fourth, designated hitter,
And here is Devers. Hit hard but foul off to the left. Oh, 1 now. Breaking ball, and that got him.
batting fifth, first baseman.
First and second, 2 outs. Bryce Eldridge, the next Giant to hit. Swings through that one. Two on, 2 outs. And foul ball.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
On the ground, right side. That's a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at third, so it'll be bases loaded and 2 gone.
Oh, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Willie Adames stands in.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
The 1-0. Just off the inside edge.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in or on. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
Good hitters count the 2-0. Late on that fastball.
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
Swing and a ground ball. Base hit. 1 run is in. And they almost caught him, but he's back in time.
Here's the ball. It's hit right back up the middle. Clearly a base hit. I mean, that's one of those where you're expecting a guy from second to score.
Now Matt Chapman at the plate. So they're all loaded up with 2 outs. Fouls away the first offering. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. They limit the damage here.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Second inning set to go. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Here comes the 0-1. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. Carl Dixon working the plate in this one.
You know, we often hear and talk about umpires being a pitcher's umpire, but Boog Dixon maybe a little bit more hitter-friendly than most. He's kind of tight on the corners, so we'll see if that comes into play at all in this one.
To first, leadoff man retired here in the second.
Batting fifth, third baseman, Nick Gonzalez.
So up next, Nick Gonzalez. In the air, right field, Lee moving under it. 2 away now.
Batting sixth, left fielder, Marcell Ozuna.
Marcell Ozuna coming up to hit. Ozuna batting sixth in today's lineup, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. On the ground to the left. Chapman over to first in time, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. We played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Back here at Oracle Park, we head to the bottom of the second. Drew Gilbert now at the plate.
Yeah. This guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Fouled off left side.
Ball.
The wide, the kick, and the 1-2 stays alive. Line drive, and this might be trouble. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Good pitch, hard and inside, but he showed off some quick hands, got the barrel to it, and was able to yank it into the outfield.
Here's the catcher to hit, Eric Haas. Man at second. Popped up first base side. And there's one down.
Up next for the Giants, right fielder,
Back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Jung-Hoo Lee, the next to hit. Struck out swinging, leading off the bottom of the first. Sliced hard but foul. This one lifted in the air, left field. He's got it.
Up next for the Giants, second baseman,
Luis Arraez stands in. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far.
Ball.
Man on second, 2 down.
Strike.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Now the tag at third, and they got him. That ends the inning. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Top half of the third inning, and now the first baseman, Spencer Horwitz.
That's a foul ball.
Late swing, foul to the left. Here's the 0-2. Struck him out without a swing. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Well, he went up there trying to be aggressive, that's for sure, hacking at those first 2 pitches, but clearly that last one fooled him. He could have been sitting on something else entirely, but you want to be able to adjust on 0-2 and at least get a swing off when it's in the zone. Maybe choke up, maybe spread out your stance a little bit. You got to give the guy credit on the mound, though. He went right after him.
Now it's going to be Connor Griffin. That's too low. And the count even 1-1.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And a 1-2. Jackknifes out of the way. Boog Shambi and Chris Singleton here on Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Everything came together for him. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Joey Bart up here.
Seems like he's making contact with everything lately. Can make it a 5-game hitting.
Runner on the goal. Pitching for a strike. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. Man at second. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
Well, this can be kind of frustrating for the hitting coach. Right now, this lineup seems to be swinging at everything.
That's ripped. Base hit. Coming home. He scores to tie it up. It's an RBI single. It's 1-1.
Well, we're starting over again, all tied up. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Cruz batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. Man at first, 1 away. Tap foul at the plate. The 0-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Lau at the plate. Lau in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Has room, and he makes the catch. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. All even now at 1-1. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back here in San Francisco, here's the left fielder, Elliot Ramos. Fouled off. He was late. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball.
Up the middle, Lau. Handles, throws to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Up next for the Giants, designated hitter.
Here's Rafael Devers. And there's a foul ball. Now the 0-1.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
0-2 now. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his third of the game.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
And here's the first baseman, Bryce Eldridge. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And that is out of play. Two down, nobody on.
0-2 curve right there. Hitter kind of expects that, and good job of just showing that confidence and trying to get back into this count.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. We played 3 full innings, and we're tied at 1. As we go to the top of the 4th, to the plate now for Pittsburgh is the DH, Brian Reynolds. This one bashed to left center. On its way. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
You know, these Pirates just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
The 0-2. On the ground right side. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Safe at first. No play. We'll see how they score this.
Hard to tell exactly what went wrong right there. That was a fairly routine ground ball, but he just couldn't get it to stick, and the glove might have taken his eye off it a little early. But regardless, you're going to have to work around that error.
Go ahead run on base. Ryan O'Hearn, the next Pirate to hit. Yo, 1.
Ball 1.
Tried to check his swing.
got?
Appeal to third. And he won around. Just enough that time. Here's a 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. One out man at first. Up next for the Pirates, Nick Gonzalez. He's 0 for 1. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Here goes the runner. Pitch misses in. Safe at second, and that was not close.
When your catcher's not a great thrower, you have to do a better job at controlling the running game, and that's throwing over, that's stepping off, doing whatever you can to try to keep that base stealer's rhythm off. Well, they weren't able to do it right there. They're going to have to make some type of adjustment, or players are going to be running all game.
Man at second, and that one fouled off. The 1-2.
Ball 2.
And
Ball.
that skips in the dirt. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. He's got it. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the Pirates, left fielder Marcell Ozuna.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here comes Ozuna up to the plate. Grounded out his first time up.
D-Ride.
Man on second, 2 down. And he hits a ground ball right side. Arise. Tosses to first.
Got him.
And that is that. We go to the bottom of the 4th. Tied 1-1. Back here at Oracle Park, bottom of the 4th, Willie Adames digs in now. On the ground, right side, Lau. Sends it to first. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Matt Chapman up to the plate now.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
That one fouled hard the other way.
Ball.
And a swing and a miss at the slider in the dirt. Out on the drop, third strike, 2 gone.
Such a challenge when a guy's got great velocity. He's throwing a slider over 90 miles per hour. You want to be ready to hit that fastball, but that late break just eats you up every time.
And now the center fielder, Drew Gilbert. This one high in the air to left center. Cruz on his way over. And that is that. Nothing doing here this half. We're headed to the 5th. All tied 1-1. New inning getting started. Digging in, Spencer Horwitz. And a foul ball.
You know, these Pirates, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times.
Outside.
And it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Popped up. Adames under it. And there's one down.
And on the mound, you know, confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Connor Griffin, the next Pirate to hit. Singled and scored his first time. This to center field. Gilbert on the move. Great effort as he's able to haul it in. And there's 2 away. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Well, he's known for that four-seamer, Boog, and we've seen plenty of it from him today. You don't throw one pitch this much without having plenty of confidence in it. And he's limited the damage so far. Nothing too bad. Might stick with this approach.
Bart, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
This game has been so tight. Feels like the next team to score will win it.
2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. That one ripped left field. That's got a chance. Going, gone. He'll circle the bases, and the Pirates take the lead. It's 2-1.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
So the Pirates batting order turns over. Here's the center fielder, O'Neal Cruz.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
2 down, nobody on.
No.
Here's a 1-2. And they'll do it again. In the air, right field. And that'll do it. 1 in the inning for the Pirates on this solo homer. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. Back here in San Francisco. Now it's the Giants catcher, Eric Haas. And fouled off. A 1 down. On the ground. Sends it across to first. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front. Rolled over it. Put it on the ground.
Now here is Jung-Hoon Lee. Just missed.
Inside.
That one ripped, but foul. And a 1-1. In the air to left center. Ozuna drifts towards it. Takes it in for the out.
A little drop and drive on that swing. Backside collapsing just a little bit. Trying to put the ball in the air.
Now at the plate, Luis Arias. He's 2 for 2. Line drive, base hit. And they have their first hit since the 2nd inning.
He made that look easy, keeping his bat in the zone on plane for a long time. That leads to a high contact rate and more barrels, Boo. Even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
At the plate, Elliot Ramos. Strike on the inside corner. Ramos, in his 3rd season, 26 years old, and he was born in Puerto Rico. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. High leverage spot, and here comes the dangerous Rafael Devers. Fought off foul. Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard.
That's a ball.
Activity in Pittsburgh's bullpen. Gregory Soto, a left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Matson also throwing. The 1-1. Yeah, that's fouled off. Tying run in scoring position. Last half of inning number 5.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Two. Oh, that plunked him.
That hit him.
And that's now twice he's been hitting this one. And the Pirates manager making his way to the mound now as he will make the move. Braxton Ashcraft out of the game. Gave him a good effort as he exits with a lead. And we'll have a new pitcher when we come back. Evan Sisk will take over here.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute one pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
Bryce Eldridge, the next Giant to hit. 1 for 2. Line drive, that's a base hit. Runner from third in to score. It's an RBI single, a big 2-out hit, and the game is tied.
Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Willie Adames to the plate now at a high leverage spot. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton. Two outs, bases are full. And that one fouled off. In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. And a foul ball, he stays alive. The 1-2. Ground ball left side. He gets there on a slide, and they get the out. But the RBI single pushes across a run. 2-2 game. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. Next to hit, Brandon Lau.
Pittsburgh, second baseman, Brandon Lau.
Well, a mistake right here could untie this ball game. If you're the pitcher out there, you just want to be a little more cautious. That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge, just changing planes, and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Swings through that. Got him swinging. So he picks up his sixth strikeout of the ball game. Brian Reynolds here. A switch hitter batting right. Pitch is in for a strike. 0-1. On the ground, right side. A rise. In plenty of time to first. Two quick outs to open the top of the sixth.
Up next for the Pirates, right fielder Ryan O'Hearn.
Ryan O'Hearn, the next Pirate to hit. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Two down, nobody on.
Ball, no.
There's a swing and a drive. That one carrying. And it one-hops the wall. In with a double, and the go-ahead runs at second with two out.
Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Nick Gonzalez, the next Pirate to hit.
Ball one.
Two down, go ahead run in scoring position. This one in the air center field. And that's the third out. Home half of the sixth inning coming up. Deadlocked at 2 apiece. Back here at Oracle Park, and here is Matt Chapman. On the ground, out to short. Tosses to first. One pitch and one out.
Up next for the Giants, center fielder,
Drew Gilbert getting ready to hit. Hit on the ground to short. Griffin. Throw to first in time.
Up next for the Giants, catcher, Eric.
And here's the catcher, Eric Haas. Activity in the bullpen. Gregory Soto, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. Matson warming up as well. And a big swing and a miss. Right side, hard hit. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Giants down in order. Score remains 2-2. Back here in San Francisco, here's Marcell Ozuna.
Marcell Ozuna. Now pitching for
New
the
pitcher
Giants,
now, Christian
number
Koss.
50, Christian
Hey!
Deal one. And that's in for a strike. Fights it off. He'll see another. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Way back there. It's got a chance. And brings it in at the wall.
Great swing of the bat right there. Trying to get on as that go-ahead run. He just wasn't able to find a hole.
Spencer Horwitz, the next Pirate to hit.
Ball.
Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Here's a 1-1. That one fouled off.
Ball 2.
All tied up here in the top half of inning number 7. And there are 2 down.
Good piece of hitting right there. Nice hard line drive to the outfield. You're trying to get on base, represent that go-ahead run. Can't hang your head on that at all.
So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Connor Griffin.
Ha!
Trying to keep good speed off the bases. Two
down, nobody on. struck him out swinging. Had him out front for strike 3. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh, and this game is still tied at 2-2.
Now pitching for Pittsburgh.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Isaac Matson. He's been so good against lefties. Back to the top of the order. Now it's the Giants leadoff hitter, Jung-Hoo Lee. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. Tap foul at the plate. Here's your 1. Foul ball there. Out towards right center field. Cruz on his way over. And there's 1 down.
Up next for the Giants, second baseman, Luis.
Now the number 2 hitter, Luis Arias. 3 for 3 with 3 singles. Liner caught at second.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
So digging in, Elliot Ramos. 1 for 3.
Ball.
2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom of the 7th.
Ball.
Two and 0 to count. Here it comes. Hard hit left side. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. It's the Pirates 2 and the Giants 2. We go to the 8th. Here's the Pirates catcher now, Joey Bart. Trevor McDonald taking over on the mound.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. Lifted in the air, right center field. 1 away.
Up next for Pittsburgh, center fielder
Here's O'Neal Cruz. 0 for 3 in this one. Chopper to second. The rise. Throws to first in time. 2 up, 2 down here at the top of the 8th.
Second baseman, Brandon Lau.
And now it's Brandon Lau.
Ball outside.
2 down, nobody on. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Carrying well. And it's off the wall. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Put a very nice swing on that pitch right there. Got one to drive and just kept it fair down that right field line and into the corner. And it's almost impossible to track those down as an outfielder. Now the go-ahead runs in scoring position, so big opportunity for them to jump ahead late.
Now a move being made at second base. And on a pinch run for Pittsburgh, Billy Cook. They'd like to cash in after the 2-out double, so a speed upgrade might help them. Ryan Reynolds, the next Pirate to hit.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Man at second. On the ground, right side. A rise onto first. And that is that. Pirates leave one. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. So coming into the game now on defense, Jared Triolo. He'll play second.
Number 19.
And it's Rafael Devers in the box.
The Giants. Designated hitter, Rafael Devers.
That one lifted to left. Ozuna gets there. He's under it. And a quick out, number 1.
Up next for the Giants, first baseman.
So up next, Bryce Eldridge. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Ozuna on the move. He's got it. And a couple of quick outs.
For the Giants, the shortstop,
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Isaac Matson gives way, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Gregory Soto.
He's certainly been one of their better relief pitchers this season. The numbers are really solid, so they feel great about handing the ball over to him.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Willie Adames.
Outside, ball.
And a foul ball. Uh-oh, that got him. And the potential winning run is aboard. Now it's Matt Chapman. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Oh, look at the stop. Throw to first. Nicely done for the out. It's the Pirates 2 and the Giants 2. Back here at Oracle Park, all set to start the 9th in this one. Ryan O'Hearn now at the plate. Oh, he can't hang on. Still manages a throw, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay. Now here is Nick Gonzalez. 3 flyouts already. He's 0 for 3. There's a strike at the knees. It's 0-1. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Swing and a bouncer towards third. Slinging it to first in time.
Up next for the Pirates, left fielder Marcell Ozuna.
So digging in, Marcell Ozuna.
Ha!
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Not in time.
Safe.
Great effort there, but now the go-ahead run is on at first.
Spencer Horwitz.
So a change being made at first base. Pirates going with a pinch runner, Henry Davis. Spencer Horwitz will hit next. There's the strike.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Hit in the air, center field. Gilbert settles under this one, and that's the third out. It's the ninth, and we are tied. Nick York, he's out in left field getting loose there as he enters the game on defense now. Drew Gilbert getting ready to hit.
A little surprised we don't see a pinch hitter here with the lefty-lefty matchup.
And that is out of play. Tap foul at the plate. Oh, 0-2 now. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And the 0-2. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Got him. One away on the strikeout.
Up next for the Giants, catcher.
Here's the catcher, Eric Haas. Swing and a foul out of play. Tap foul at the plate. Hard ground ball, base knock. And the winning run is aboard.
There you go. Winning run is aboard with one down. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Jung-Hoo Lee, the next to hit, 0 for 4. 3 flyouts and a strikeout. Misses outside, ball 1. In the air, left field. And there's 2 down.
Oh, the ball will find you. You come into the game and better be ready, because it's like the ball knows where's the new blood. But really nice play. That could have easily been botched.
Luis Arias, the next Giant to hit. He's been a great free agent sign. Off the mark there. And that is ball 1. The Giants with the go-ahead run at first. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Line drive, base hit. Throw comes in quickly, but the winning run is now in scoring position. 2 away.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
And the Pirates manager making his way to the mound now as he will make the move. Gregory Soto is done, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. Justin Lawrence gets the ball now.
He's averaging more than 1 hit allowed per inning pitched this season, and that's not where you want to be at all. So we'll see how he does here.
Elliot Ramos to the plate now with a chance to come up big. That one catches the zone, and it's 0-1. Trying to send this to extra innings. Sliced hard but foul. The 0-2. That's a ball. Tried to attack with the sweeper.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Swings and misses. Struck him out. That's the 3rd out, and we'll play extra innings in this one. It's the Pirates 2 and the Giants 2. Back here in San Francisco. On to extra innings. Connor Griffin digs in now.
Ball.
And fouled off. Into center. And the bad jump puts this one out of reach. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
This is Joey Bart. He's already homered here in this one. On the ground to first. Dives, but it's off his glove. The throw is still in time. And now they have a base runner at second.
This is what it's all about on that right side of the diamond when you've got the first baseman involved and the pitcher as well. First baseman does a great job, knocks the ball down, gets away from a little bit, doesn't panic. The pitcher's exactly where he's supposed to be. Nice feed and a nice play for the out.
Go ahead run on base. O'Neal Cruz, the next Pirate to hit. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass looking for the sac bunt. This one in the air, center field. Gilbert under it. Out number 2.
Up next for Pittsburgh, second baseman
Jared Triolo now at the plate, taking his first at bat of the game after entering on defense. Yeah, that's fouled off. Man on second, 2 down. Out towards left center. And that's the 3rd out.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
On to the bottom of the 10th. And now it's the Giants DH, Rafael Devers.
Ball.
Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Dennis Santana, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Ramirez getting loose as well. The 1-0. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Leadoff knock puts the winning run on base.
Just a simple ground ball the other way. They've had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
So up next, Bryce Eldridge. Way high with that one. Ball 1. The Giants with the winning run on at first. And we're in the last half of the 10th. Pitch
Ball
misses. Ball 2.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
That misses the zone, and now 3-0. Willie Adames in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
First and second, no outs. Willie Adames getting ready to hit. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. This is again 5 in a row.
Well, he's already in some trouble, and falling behind in the count makes it even worse. Then you've got to throw the ball over more of the plate, and that's where they can really do damage.
Nice grab. There's one. To first. Double play. Nicely done.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Matt Chapman to the plate in this high leverage situation. 0 for 4, 2 strikeouts and 2 groundouts. That misses the zone. Ball 1. That one found hard the other way. The Giants, the winning run at third here in extra innings. Ground ball right side, and it goes just foul.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
The 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
The Buccos trying to keep this a 2-2 game, and here in extra innings. Got him swinging for the K. Huge strikeout there. It's the Pirates 2 and the Giants 2. We're in extras here. To the plate now for Pittsburgh is the DH, Brian Reynolds.
Well, both sides equally as strong. So not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
Out towards right center field. Gilbert on his way over. 1 up, 1 down.
Up next for Pittsburgh, right fielder Ryan O'Hearn.
Ryan O'Hearn, the next Pirate to hit. 1 for 4 with a double. Check swing, and he went. That is strike 2. Out to short, Adames. And 2 away to open the 11th.
Up next for Pittsburgh, third baseman Nick Gonzalez.
Up next for the Pirates, Nick Gonzalez. 0 for 4. He's flied out 3 times and also grounded out. Fouled off left side. Two down, nobody on. Just missed.
Ball 2.
Eldridge. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. It's the Pirates 2 and the Giants 2. Back here in extras, and a new pitcher on the mound in the bottom half of the inning, Yohan Ramirez.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game. And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
That one ripped, and that's got extra bases written all over it. It's a leadoff double, and the winning run is at second base.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Eric Haas. Line drive. Cruz makes the grab on the run. And now a wide throw to third.
Nothing instills more confidence in a team than a center fielder who makes a great play like that on the run. They can feed off the energy he brings just from his playmaking abilities.
And now Jung-Hoo Lee.
Oh, how he'd love to walk it off right here.
Late swing, foul to the left. In for a strike, and it's 0-2.
Definitely a strikeout situation right here. Lots of ways for that go-ahead run to score if the ball's put in play.
And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1. Chopped to the right side, Triolo. And he dives in with a winning run, and the Giants walk it off in the 11th.
Well, you come to the ballpark hoping you'll see something special that day, whether you're a player or a fan. A walk-off win, nobody forgets that. A memorable moment that'll be logged in the backs of the minds of everybody that witnessed this here today.
3-2 the final score. A 1-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show. Thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.